Hey everyone. Let's talk about what do you do when you've handed out a recruiting packet at a party or an event or wherever you may be. Let's talk about four main points. First of all, I just want to say that recruiting isn't a gift. It isn't something that some people are really great at and others aren't. It's a skill set that can be learned. And what I'm going to share with you, I learned from Chris Carlson. So, Chris is a top leader in our company. She has a fantastic podcast series. And I'm going to be sharing with you some things that she teaches, but I am just going to really condense it. So, first of all, say you're at checkout at a party and you say to somebody, hey, have you ever thought about doing what I do? And they say, yeah, maybe I have. Or maybe they marked maybe on their sheet on their door prize slip, and you say, hey, I see that you marked maybe you're interested in learning a little bit more. And they say, yeah. And you can say, Chris's recommendation is to always compliment them. Like, I knew it. I could tell by watching you in the room. Like, you asked so many questions, or you seem to love the product. Here's a packet of information. This is what I'd like you to do. We really, now is not the time to talk about it because there's a lot of activity. What I want you to do is take this packet home, read the information in here. There's so much great information. You're going to have a ton of questions. So just start jotting down the questions either in the packet or put a little piece of paper on your counter and just start writing down all your questions, everything that you're thinking about. And then let's set up a time to talk in the next day or two. So does tomorrow work for you? And then stop and let them listen. Probably they're going to want to go grab their phone and look at their calendar or what have you. No, I can't make it tomorrow, but I can make it the next day. I work, but I have lunch from noon to 1. Great. Let's set up a time. How about 12:30? And I can answer all of your questions. So Chris is very emphatic about getting a date on the calendar, just like if you were booking a party. Get a time that you are going to follow up with them and then make that call. So, number 2, what do you do when you get on the call? Chris's recommendation is listen. So say, I am so excited to chat with you. I know you've jotted down some questions. Tell me what they are. Let's start. And if you miss anything, I'll be happy to add it in at the end. But just start with your questions. And like Chris says, they're going to ask all the right questions because they've been thinking about it. And our job is just to answer those questions. And stop. So Chris is all about pause. Let them ask the question because there's no sense talking about things that aren't important to them. They're leading the conversation, and I love the way Chris recommends to open up the conversation. She says, this phone call is all about you. You get to decide what we're going to talk about. I want to hear your heart. I want to talk about the things that are on your mind. So it's all about you. I love that because really this is what this business is. This business is all about serving and sharing others. It's not about us. When we think it's about us, that's when we get nervous. So if you just go into it that it's all about them, it makes it so much fun and it's so easy and you get to answer all of their questions. And again, Chris says, be very careful to only answer the questions they are asking. At the end of the call, if there's something they missed that's going to affect them, like how much the kid is, if they don't sell their 2,000, she adds that in, but she says those questions never get missed. They're definitely going to ask those questions, the important questions. She recommends to keep it very low key and no pressure. I love that. Thirdly, she says you want to be prepared for what they might say. Just kind of listen to them, ask them what they're thinking. This is a great line that I love that she says, and I'm going to read it to you because I haven't memorized it yet, but I'm going to. She says, if they say, I'm not quite sure what to do, she always says, my recommendation is this. Try it for a few months and see what you think. If it's not for you, guess what? No biggie. You get a great discount on a product that you love for the rest of your life. And I just love the low pressure, low key. And she says that's really what they want to do is they just want to give it a try. They don't want a 6-year commitment. They just want to give it a try. She calls this a mystery job. Like people don't really know what we do. So it's our job to kind of share with them what we do. She also says our job is to take the pressure off. Be quiet, pause, listen. Make it easy for them. We have such a wonderful opportunity. It's just our job to share it. At the end, they usually say something like, well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that I would like to give it a try. And she always says, great, I am so excited for you. What I need from you for my business is I need your birth date, your social security number, and a credit card number, and I can get things processed for you. She says usually she has the other information that she needs, like their address and that kind of thing, from the order form. She also says that she doesn't want to refer them to sign up online. Like her, again, our job is to make it very easy for them, to give them every opportunity to not feel that pressure. You know how when you're overwhelmed and it makes you nervous. One of the things I love that Chris shares is every question that they ask you is something that they're afraid of. It really represents a feeling or a concern they have. Like, how much time does it take for you in a week for your business? And she always says, everything comes back to their fear. So she said they're obviously thinking about, I don't have a lot of extra time. How do I work this into my schedule? So she always asks them the question, how much time do you have? How much time do you think you could put into your business in a week? Because remember, it's all about them. And I love that about it. I love that her heart is in sharing and listening. And that is the recommendation that she has when you hand out a recruiting packet. Number 1, set up a call. Number 2, let them ask the questions. Let them lead the conversation. It's all about them. Number 3, make a suggestion. I would suggest that my recommendation is that you sign up today. I'm going to read that again. Try it for a few months and see what you think. If it's not for you, no biggie. Nothing lost. You get a great discount on a product you love for the rest of your life. And you can go into a little bit that even if they do one party, it'll pay for their kit. But let them ask those questions. And then number 4, I'm so excited for you. This is what I need from you. This is a proven technique. I will say that there are a few of us leaders who have been doing this, and it works fantastic. So I'm excited to be here with you, and if you have any questions, jot them down below. Thank you.